Till last credit here, coming at you guys with I don't know what the hell to call this anymore. This isn't really a podcast.
Till the last podcast, man. Till the last podcast.
Till the last podcast? Let's fucking till the last podcast.
Yes, that's what we're going with.
Doesn't really matter.
Thanks for the enthusiasm, Miller. But
Jesus.
But yeah, we're back. I'm Darren Leslie. I'll be your host for this podcast, and also joining me is Miller Farrell. Miller, how you doing?
Good.
Actually, hold on one second.
Not enthusiastic enough for you either, Darren.
You said what?
Was that not enthusiastic enough for you either?
Nothing ever is with you, man.
You have a very monotone voice.
Thank you.
It's just, and it said when Logan came out, you're losing your shit. But
Yeah, then it was. Look.
But no, I'm joking. You're fun. You're a fun guy. And I'm also joined by Dylan Boyd. Dylan, how you doing?
Today has been fucking amazing. I'm doing great. I made a B on both of my finals, and fucking Tom.
You didn't ask for your whole day.
Fuck up. I will do whatever I want. It's been a great fucking day.
Okay then. That's great. Today was for me, it was modest, and I am content. I'm glad to be still breathing.
I don't think I've ever heard you say that word, content.
Oh, well. Okay. I'm here. Anyway. Yesterday, you're gonna talk about some Venom stuff. Yesterday, Sony Pictures themselves confirmed that Tom Hardy would star in the 2018 Venom film. This film was announced a few months ago, actually really not that long ago, about them trying to dabble in Sony Pictures trying to dabble in their own little universe, creating more adult-themed superhero films with some of the Spider-Man characters. And via The Hollywood Reporter, we also learned yesterday that Ruben Fletcher from Zombieland fame, he would be directing the film. This film, which begins production in the fall, will be the first in a new slate of films, as I just said, taking place in Sony's Marvel Universe. Now, I'm not that excited about this, but there is someone here that is super excited about this, and Miller, what do you think of this news, and is this the right move for Sony? Is this the right move for Sony to separate themselves from what we at least know and what most of the general audience is speculating, separating themselves from the MCU and from Spider-Man and going really on their own path with this Venom character and other characters?
You didn't even mention Tom Hardy.
Oh, did I? I did? I did.
No.
Yeah, he did at the very beginning.
Oh, you did?
Tom Hardy would star in the 2018 Venom film. Tom Hardy would star in the 2008. Tom Hardy.
Oh,
yeah, I'd let him.
Maybe I just wasn't listening.
It's the only reason we're fucking here, man.
Well, I didn't hear anything about Tom Hardy.
But
Sony knows exactly what they're doing.
I agree.
They are combining the approaches of Marvel, MCU, and Fox with making an R-rated film and just letting the character be the character, hopefully, and taking Ruben Fletcher, is that how you pronounce his name? I'm not sure. And I love Zombieland. I think Zombieland is a great movie, and it's entirely rewatchable despite its dumb finale. But it doesn't really matter in the long run. He also made 30 Minutes or Less, or Gangster Squad, which are very lesser movies than Zombieland, especially Gangster Squad. But this could be a case of them getting like a smaller scale director and using him to create this. I mean, we don't know exactly how big in scale they're trying to make this movie. I'd imagine big, but and Tom Hardy, he's Tom Hardy. It's perfect. Like this movie like is oozing so much testosterone, and we haven't even seen a single thing. Like, it's like Tom Hardy is just like the type of casting people write on a fan casting on a forum somewhere. Like, it doesn't happen, but it happens. And it's beautiful. And he's just gonna take, like, because he's a fan of the Venom character, he's gonna take, like, all of his life experiences and just apply it to this role and put everything to it. And hopefully we're going to see Eddie Brock's descent into madness, being taken over by this symbiotic being in a tale that has a lot to say on addiction in the form of a alien symbiote. So I was really excited before, but now I'm even more excited. I can't wait for this movie.
I just hope Tom Hardy goes full fucking method. Where's Tom? He's in space! He's trying to find them! But, Dylan, what do you think about this news? Do you feel like this is the right direction for him to go? For Sony to go? The studio to go?
I wish I could just scream. Right? Look, when I saw this, I was eating. I had a good.
Did you choke?
Crystal. I had a good crystal today for lunch, and it was around 1 o'clock.
Ah, fuck! I left my fucking teriyaki at work. You just reminded me. Fuck. You're talking about lunch. Fuck!
Anyways, now that we're not talking about Darren's fucking teriyaki.
Damn it!
I was having some good crystals today. I had I had some chili cheese fries and one of those little crystals, and I was sitting at my table, and I look at my phone, and I see a text from Miller, and it says, "I know what we're talking about tonight." And I was like, "What?" And I slide it, and I look, and it says, "Tom Hardy cast as Venom," or whatever the title of the article was from Variety, and I had to take a double take. I was like, there's no fucking way I'm reading that wrong. It's got to be something like Tom Hardy producing Venom, or Tom Hardy fucking associate fucking something on Venom. There's no fucking way they got this right. And I kept on reading it, and I'm like, holy fucking shit. How is this fucking happening? I just wanted... I looked at my mom, and I just went, holy shit. Tom Hardy is Venom, and I was just so fucking happy. I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is perfect casting, and probably this is perfect casting, and it's perfect casting in the most perfect form. And Ruben Fleischer, however the fuck you say his name. I love Zombieland. I like 30 Minutes or Less. I haven't seen Gangster Squad, and I don't want to, but I do love Zombieland, and I think him doing this movie, that is just fucking amazing. And Tom fucking Hardy is Venom. Holy shit! It seems like Sony's getting their shit together. Seems like they know what people want. They were looking on the Fancast forums. They were looking on all those fucking Fancast Instagram accounts. And they were looking at all our tweets. And they said, yes, let's get Tom Hardy to play Venom. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think one of us threw around the idea of Tom Hardy as Venom. We were like, fuck yes. And this is perfect casting. I'm so fucking excited for this movie. I cannot fucking contain my excitement for this movie. Just give me this movie right now, please. Please.
Look, I'm not as excited as you two are. But what they did today, what Sony Pictures did today, I mean, let me just explain. The reason I'm not really excited, I'm still in that mode of, like, it's just weird for me to accept a Venom movie without Spider-Man being involved, or Venom not being in a Spider-Man world. That's just weird to me. But what they did today is the type of things that shut people like me up. They went after a star with a lot of caliber, a very big name and put him in this movie, the main star of this movie. He's not playing the villain. He's not doing anything else. He's playing Eddie Brock. And they put it out there themselves. They did not. I think was it Hollywood Reporter or was it Sony Pictures that broke it first?
Sony Pictures broke it first, but I think Hollywood Reporter or Variety was the one who broke the thing about Rupert Fleischer directing.
Okay, so yeah, they put it out there first. They were confident about it. They have Tom Hardy in that Venom shirt, which is a really cool picture and all. It reminds me a lot of Truth Journalism or Truth Journalism. There's a Venom short film out there. If you're a fan of Venom, go watch that. It is. I'll leave a link below. It's a fantastic short, and if they can go that way with the film, I would actually be kind of interested. But yeah, I mean, this is the thing that just shuts people up. They're showing confidence. They're showing it's ballsy, and they're going after a guy that can really bring something to this project. And also in Ruben Fleischer, or however you say his name. I agree with Miller. I love Zombieland. Zombieland holds up. It still holds up to this day. I still want to see that sequel to the sequel we deserve.
Yeah, but, that sequel's never fucking happening now.
It's never happening. But I would have.
I mean, it hasn't happened yet. I mean, I still think it could happen. Because like, it was 2009. Like, if it hasn't happened now, I don't think that means it can't happen after this.
I mean, fuck, we're getting a Mamma Mia sequel, so anything can happen. Yeah, Ruben Fleischer, they were going after him for Deadpool 2. I haven't seen 30 minutes or less. I saw Zombieland. I mean, I saw Gangster Squad. It's not that bad, but it's also not very good. It's just, it's there. It has some cool shootouts or whatever.
It was also changed because of
the theater shootings, and also I don't have no fucking idea what the hell Sean Penn was doing.
Here comes Santa Claus.
But
yeah, that's when Sean Penn went through that weird phase, and he was doing shit like fucking The Gunman and shit like that.
It was weird, but yeah, look, I mean, like I said, this is the thing. This is enticing. This is something. It's pulling me a little bit closer to the idea of a Venom standalone film, but I don't. Yeah. It is pulling me a little bit closer and actually giving me hope that maybe something like this is viable and actually can work, even though there isn't a Spider-Man in it. But you said what?
You don't need Spider-Man.
I mean,
all you need is Tom Hardy.
Venom's origin is Spider-Man, so we'll see how they do that. But Miller, speaking of this universe, speaking of this Sony even called it themselves Sony's Marvel Universe. We know that there are other characters coming in. We know that there's other films coming. There's a Black Cat / Silver Sable film that they're doing. Is there any other character or film that you would like to see added to this universe? Is there anything else that you would want to see in the future that Sony can put their hands on?
Possibly, but I'm not sure off the top of my head what that would be. But I think the Black Cat Silver Sable movie has potential.
How about you, Dylan? Is there any Spider-Man character that you think you would like to see Sony kind of mesh into this universe? That not necessarily in an MCU film, but not in the Spider-Man Homecoming thing, but in their own little gritty nitty universe.
Yes, if they can do Venom right and make it successful and make it good. Give me a fucking Carnage movie with Michael C. Hall. Fucking please. Give me that shit.
Or Walton Goggins.
I
don't think there's any way he's not going to be the villain.
Yeah, he probably.
Yeah, that's true. He probably is the villain.
Either he's the villain, or I don't think there will be a villain.
Yeah.
I'd be fine with there not being a villain. So
I think it can work either way, so.
The villain will be Charlize Theron.
Oh god, now it's got me thinking, holy fuck, if he is the villain, that is fucking amazing.
Who are they gonna cast as Carnage? They got
Michael C. Hall, man. Michael C. Hall.
It's gonna be Charlize Theron.
Why are you saying that?
Why are you saying Charlize Theron?
For Max Fury Road. Guys.
Oh, okay.
It's late.
Do you think I was just saying like Charlie's there for some reason?
Yes.
Yes.
It's gotta be Kristen Dunst.
Yeah, they didn't get along instead of Mad Max, so just it'll add to the chemistry.
Well, he said sorry.
Well, yeah, he did. I mean, yeah, just they realized they should have acted more professional.
I mean, they were out in the middle of fucking nowhere with no script, so it's just like, I think
But it turned into an awesome movie.
It did, but it's just like it's just kind of understandable.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. She's bald and it's hot, and god damn it, no.
Why does he get to barely say any lines?
But look, for me personally, I would like to see, like, a Prowler film would be kind of interesting.
Who's Prowler?
You said what?
Who'd you just say?
Oh, I said Prowler. Prowler film would be kind of interesting.
I don't know.
Oh well, he's like a crook from the Spider-Man universe.
Oh, okay.
That would be kind of interesting. Silver Sable. Our friend Will Abbott, he said something about Silver Sable that I would have loved to see, and it's like a Bond-esque, a female Bond-esque movie. I would love to see that.
Which they very well could do.
Huh?
Which they very well could do.
They could, but also they say they're making a Black Cat Silver Sable movie, and I would rather just see Silver Sable on her own doing that instead of those two characters, which are very different.
I feel like they might think that Silver Sable might be a little hard to sell on her own.
Yeah, I guess. But like, you could do something like Atomic Blonde or something. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can see it working.
Yeah, and also maybe a Silvermane movie, or like a Silvermane Hammerhead movie with like it's like The Godfather or Goodfellas or something. I think that'd be kind of cool. And then and also there's this comic book that came out recently. It's called The Superior Foes of Spider-Man. It's not quite the Sinister Six, but it's a bunch of villains just doing you're just following villains doing their everyday things. But it's just really funny and poignant, and you just really get to look inside of these people's heads. Like they're like the C-list villains. They're not like the Doc Ocks or the Green Goblins. They're just like, they're like Boomerang or Beetle or the Beetle. And it's just like you're looking at all these villains, and it's just really silly. It's really fun, and I would kind of like to see that, because it would be like a Deadpoolish thing. So
actually, that reminds me. If they could do it well, I don't care what anyone says, I want to see Sinister Six.
I would like to see Sinister Six, but with Spider-Man.
I still think there's a way around it.
I just want to, because that's the point. Like, that's just one of those things.
I know that's the point. Like, and
yeah.
It's like it's better if they had them, and maybe down the road if they do get them, and then they'll do a Sinister Six movie. But who knows where that'll go. But if they did get Spider-Man back, you couldn't do Spider-Man without this.
I mean, they didn't lose him. They still have Spider-Man.
Yeah, but I mean, they're not going to use him
in this.
Yeah, in their universe for the time being.
Yeah.
Okay, hold up though. Woody Harrelson as Carnage, yay or nay?
Yeah, sure, why not, man? Yeah, I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yep, that'd be cool. But if they do ever incorporate Spider-Man into this universe, a R-rated version of Kraven's Last Hunt would be really cool.
That'd be cool. Kraven would be cool. Kraven. I know Tom Hardy. This is a little off subject, but Tom Holland. He said Jason Momoa would be a cool Kraven. Hell yes, that shit would be awesome. But,
too bad he's Aquaman.
Too bad he's Aquaman. Well, not even too bad.
Universe is getting it together, maybe.
That is still kind of awesome. But yeah. I mean, but
too bad for Tom Holland.
Yeah, too bad for the MCU, because that would have been cool. But Jason Momoa's on to good.
He was
things.
almost Drax.
Yeah, but he asked for too much money.
He fucked that up.
Dumbass. But
yeah, but I mean, he ended up making more money. Fucking Aquaman. So
did he?
Well, probably.
Since he's getting his own solo film, I'd imagine.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so I mean, look, is there anything else you guys have to say about Venom?
No.
It's gonna be fucking amazing. That's what I've got to say.
I still am not on that train yet, guys. I'm sorry. I know you guys are really excited. Just like AVR Rod's still involved. This is still Sony.
Maybe Rod gets it though.
No,
He's gonna be laughing his way to the bank.
Yeah, just like he did with Ghost in the Shell. But
Bad again.
look,
just like he did with he also produced X-Men. He also produced Iron Man. I mean, he's produced plenty of good movies. So.
Yeah, but then when he's not with Lauren Schuler Donner and Kevin Feige, he fucks up by himself. But
well, I mean, he produced Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, but for some reason those movies were just kind of, they just knew what they were doing, and then AVR Rod came along and said, we need to do Venom, and Sam Raimi was just like, I don't want to do Venom. But you need to do Venom.
He's not going to fuck it up.
I don't want to do Venom.
He won't.
Oh, this is like redemption for him. I didn't even think about that.
But you need to do this. Because all the fans like this, but I don't. That's not my story. That's not the story I want to tell. I don't fucking care. You're doing it anyway. Okay. But I digress. I hope this movie's good. It's a comic book movie. It's a film. I will probably be in the theater and probably have to pay for this. So I hope that this movie is good. They did the right thing, getting Tom Hardy and Ruben Fleischer. So hopefully, like I said, that news shuts me up, and hopefully this movie will shut me up and turn me into a lover of this film, and also a lover in this cinematic universe that they're building.
I don't care if none of the other movies, if all the other movies that they do are fucking horrible. As long as Venom's good, I don't fucking care. Just let Venom be good.
Right. And on that poignant note, we depart. Dylan, where can people find you?
At OG_NDB on Twitter and Instagram.
Miller, where can people find you?
At Miller Farrell on Twitter.
Fred? Great. And you guys can find me at Darren Leslie Jr. Reviews, Darren Leslie Jr. on Twitter, and here at Till the Last Credit. Yeah, I'm here also. You'll also find a couple of videos this weekend where we talk about The Flash, what we kind of want to see done with that film, and also the directors behind it, the potential directors behind it. We also have an Alien Covenant review up that me and Miller did, and we also, with mild spoilers, and we're also going to have a spoiler-heavy review later this weekend once Dylan checks it out. Check that out as well. And then on Monday, you guys will be able to see our Baywatch review, because that's when the embargo lifts. Me and Miller saw it last weekend, and you'll get our thoughts on that film on Monday. So, with all that being said, this is Till Last Credit, signing off.